Hello and welcome to this week's Sunday Night Live with myself, Caroline Reed. And we're all about how and why self-love is a key component when it comes to your success in life. And I'm going to be sharing with you around 4 ways in which you can enhance your self-love, ways that are really going to help to boost the success in all areas of your life. So if this resonates with you, stay tuned, of course. If there's someone who you just think they need to hear this, 'tis the month of love as well, of course. If you're watching this live or on replay, it's February. So we're going to be seeing loads about love and Valentine's and no doubt self-love as well. So give them a tag, give this a share if you loved it, and let us know your thoughts as well as we go. So good evening to those that are joining us live. So let's have a look at what success is first, because we kind of are familiar with the term self-love, but success is a very broad, very unique thing for different people. What Zoe may consider success to be, it might be completely different to what Kim does, and vice versa. So for me, I'm a huge believer that success is about fulfillment. The ultimate success is fulfillment, happiness, and inner peace. Because let's be honest, we know that there are, if not hundreds of thousands of people out there that have the status, the power, the money, the businesses, the land, the family life, let's call it the social media success, where life looks pristine, life looks full, life looks successful. But unless they are happy, fulfilled, and have inner peace on the inside, i.e. their mind is on their side, they're unhappy. Tony Robbins quote, "Success without fulfillment is the ultimate failure." So how can self-love be something that can really enhance this? Well, for me, self-love is the ability to accept and appreciate yourself for who you are. Think about someone in your life who you love. Someone in your life who you love. It may be a pet, it may be a spouse. I love how I went for pet first. Pet, it may be a spouse, children, family, parents. It might be a best friend. Why and what is love? How do you feel that? Have a think now. What is love? When we strip it back of all of its layers, it comes down to that appreciation, acceptance. There is something raw when we actually strip love back, and it's a real internal feeling. And now if we were to activate and awaken more of that within you, how do you think you would show up in the world? If you accepted yourself fully, wholly, truly, past and all, how different would you show up? Would you fear judgment as much? I know for many people who are striving for success, let's say in business, in health, in career, finances, family life, that wanting to do it is a huge part when it comes to success. And if you don't feel that you are worthy or you don't appreciate yourself, are you really going to be giving it your absolute everything? Are you really going to think, do you know what? People might think this of me. Sod it, I'm going to do it anyway. This is a massive thing that holds a lot of people back. And this is kind of what pushes people into the grind mode, must work harder mode, must get more qualifications to prove to myself and others that I'm worthy. And a lot of this comes down to the conditioning that we had from childhood all the way through to our adulthood. So a big part of it is the self-acceptance. And as we sort of said then, have a think and have a reflect on how do you love others? And imagine if you were to feel that kind of love for yourself. So How you treat yourself. This is another thing that I want you to, if there's anything to take away from this one, good evening if you're watching it live, say a big hello. Another thing is how you love yourself, how you appreciate yourself, how you speak about yourself and to yourself. It sets the bar for others. Okay? So if you are being treated ill in an area in your life, now we're not looking, there's no blame, no shame, no guilt, we're not going into any of that, but I want you to see this as a really empowering thing. Where is my bar when it comes to how my boss or manager is speaking to me? Is it right up there? Where are your barriers? Where are your, sorry, not barriers, where are your boundaries? Barriers, I couldn't get that word out there then. Where are your boundaries when it comes to those people? So a really, really key thing to take away from tonight is wherever you place your bar, your self-love, your appreciation, your self-acceptance, that's where others will rise it to. Now I want you to think about someone in your life, or maybe someone you know, might be a celebrity, someone who you've known in the past, who really stands in their power and has the confidence that you would just love. Then ask the question, do you think that they love themselves? Like this kind of love, the true love, that self-acceptance kind of love. The likelihood is yes. So I'm going to fire some ways at you now to begin to weave more self-love into your success in life. So number one is celebrate your uniqueness. This boosts your confidence and is more likely to help you to show up authentically. Now, personally, I know coming from a business point of view, when I used to really think about how I should show up, what I should wear, how I should speak, I wasn't being my authentic self. I was filtering through what I would consider probably to be hundreds of different people's opinions of what I should and shouldn't be doing. Therefore, I just simply wasn't being authentic. Same thing in relationships in the past for me, even friendships, things that I have done, and just on reflection, I was trying to be and fit in. The moment I started to celebrate my true uniqueness and really accept myself for who I was, my actual what feels like a soul career completely took off, and it's a success. My relationship, we went from kind of like, is it gonna work, is it not work, to like 12, we're celebrating 12 years, not married, but we are now married. We've been married for coming up to 5 years now. The same with parenting. As soon as it was dropping that facade of what I think should be, boom, celebrate the uniqueness, do it your way. Absolute game changer. So I want you to think about, where could you celebrate your uniqueness more in your life? Self-love practices that help you to press pause. Now, I call these sacred pauses, because we run about our day, don't we? A lot of the time on external projection, i.e. putting our energy and focus into other people, into other places, into projects, etc., etc. When we press that sacred pause button, whether it is for 3 minutes to listen to something inspirational, a song, whether that is to enjoy a hot drink, enjoy a nice bath, go for a walk, yoga, whatever lights you up, what you're saying is, amongst the chaos, amongst the giving to others, I am worthy. That helps to, on an energetic point of view, that helps to raise your vibration. Also helps to relax your nervous system, which in the case of energy, that totally goes hand in hand. Your success is more likely. I know for a fact that when I do take the time to go and actually enjoy a long shower. Don't get me wrong, sometimes it's like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. But when I do that and I have no sound, ideas come to my mind, breakthroughs come through. I have a real connection to myself in those moments. Listening to things on the go, it's really, really powerful. When you press that sacred pause, it helps you to be your true self and to tune back into what lights you up. So self-love practices, whatever that looks like to you, real key component to your success. Speaking positively about yourself is the third one. A bit like what we were saying before about where you place your bar is also how you will be spoke to from others. So where this weaves into success is when you're speaking positively about yourself, you're more likely to accept compliments. You're more likely to accept reading good things. Again, I'm totally speaking from personal experience here, and clients that I've worked with in particular with imposter syndrome, is you could hear from 100 people, "That was fantastic, thank you so much, oh my God, you're amazing." But if your internal monologue is going, "Wow, you so could have done better with that. Oh my gosh, why didn't you prepare? Oh my God, what is other people going to think? Are they really..." Can we see here? You could hear it 100 times from other people. "You're incredible, that was amazing." If you're hearing the opposite from yourself, guess what counteracts? Start to speak more positively about yourself and to yourself. You become way more accepting of external, I'm going to use the word validation, but we don't have to see it as pure validation, but external compliments, external praise, external confidence boosts. Those two come together, totally goes hand in hand and boost. So lastly, by doing all of these, it helps you to take the pressure off what you're doing and onto why you're doing it. Because if your main focus really and your main goal, when we look at what success is, it's about feeling fulfilled, feeling, in my own words, happy and inner peace, then we don't have to focus so much on what you're doing. If your main focus is cultivating those emotions and those feelings, why you're doing it, success feels good. What you're doing feels good. Your relationships thrive. Money comes to you. Everything grows when you start to focus more on why you're doing it and that good feeling, rather than chasing an outcome, chasing the success, what you're doing. And again, I know many times I have sat and I'm like, I've got to do a certain piece of writing, I've got to do a blog, and it was very much focused back in the day on what I was doing, strategies I was doing. Now so much of it is intuitively led. I focus on why I'm doing it, i.e. helping hundreds, if not thousands of people. Then that drives me, that makes me feel good, that ticks my boxes, because that's why I do what I do. Okay, the inspiration's just dropped in to write a new blog. So can we see, when we take that emphasis off what you're doing, you're going to have more room to breathe. You're going to have more room to exercise being yourself, celebrating your authenticity. So, thank you so much. Lovely to see you, Sarah. Abby, great to see you. Anne, Victoria, wonderful. I really hope that you've enjoyed this live, and a slightly different twist on self-love and ways that you can bring this into your life that's going to help success in all areas. I know some of you in this group, or if you're watching it back on YouTube, you may be running a business, you may be running a really successful business. Other people I know are focusing on their health goals, fertility, whatever that is for you, you can implement all of these. So as I said, if you have enjoyed this video, my name is Caroline Reed, come on over to social media and we can get connected. And if there's someone that you think would resonate with it, you can like and share it. And for now, I'm going to wish you a wonderful evening. And if you are in the Warrior Academy, we're about to jump onto our webinar, so sending you so much love, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Love from my heart to yours. Bye bye.